What's going on, guys? Rule Legend TV here, back with a video talking about how the ATF has published their final rule on pistol braces. So guys, if you have a pistol braced firearm, an AK, an AR, CZ Scorpion, whatever it is, or you were planning on having one, you need to watch this video in its entirety. We're going to break this down. We have a press release from the DOJ, and there's a 292 or 293 page final rule that was published with the Federal Registry today. Before we jump into it, guys, go ahead and consider hitting that like button. Jump in the comment section down below halfway through this video right now or at the end of this video. Let me know what you think. Let me know what information you know, and tell me what your opinion is. Are you mad? Are you upset? Did you see it coming? Have you seen it coming for a long time? What are you going to do? Keep it respectful, keep it clean, and I'll be trying to answer as many comments as I possibly can. If you're new to the channel, please consider subscribing. I do appreciate all the new subscribers. But guys, let's jump right into this. With this published rule, it goes into effect today because it was published with the Federal Registry today. It essentially makes all braced firearms short barrel rifles. The language of the rule has many different aspects that look at what is a pistol versus the actual short barrel rifle, and it talks about the length of pull from the trigger to the shoulder, anything that attaches via telescoping or adjustability that is to be fired from the shoulder. Those types of things are short barrel rifles, and it goes a lot, and it talks about the similarities between stabilizing braced pistols and short barrel rifles and their justification for reclassifying them as such. This rule, and I'll put snippets through here, talks a lot about the NFA and how since the 30s, in the time of Al Capone and the gangsters, the short barrel rifles and sawn-off shotguns were, a public safety concern because they have the firepower of a rifle but the concealability of a pistol. And so there's a lot to unpack because, well, it's the DOJ and the ATF. It does go into saying that there is a 120-day grace period. So this grace period is for if you own a braced firearm with a barrel length shorter than 16 inches, you can register it with the through the NFA as a short barrel rifle. You will not have to pay the tax stamp. So they're waiving the $200 tax stamp. Yay. And you'll be able to get on the NFA registry for a short barrel rifle. So I take your fingerprints, do all kinds of stuff. If you ever want to transfer it, you have to form for it to a FFL, and then the FFL have to form for it to another guy. And it's a whole another ball game that they have just delved into, that you would be delving into. Additionally, after that 120-day grace period, if you are in possession of a braced firearm, you would be a felon overnight. So, some stats out there that there's 10 million to 40 million braced firearms, braced pistols out there in the law-abiding hands of people. And so, rightfully so, it's concerning that 10 to 40 million people could be felons overnight. I would also imagine that the grace period and the registration period is going to be so hemmed up that at 121 days, a lot of people are going to be getting knocks on the door from ATF agents, and a lot of people could be getting in trouble. So the press release also goes on to say that you can do a couple other things. As I mentioned in a video before, you can remove the stabilizing brace. While it doesn't explicitly say that you have to destroy the brace, you would have to remove it from the weapon and bring it back to the pistol configuration. Or additionally, you can go and turn it into your local ATF field office. They would certainly appreciate you doing that, getting these weapons of war off the street. Sarcasm. Anyway, so I digress. What's interesting in this final bit, and of course, throughout this entire thing, they do a lot of talking about, the similarities between and everything. But it is what it is. They go on to say, and there's there's this interesting little line, and I'm going to read it verbatim and put it up here. It says that nothing in this rule bans stabilizing braces or the use of stabilizing braces on pistols. No, it doesn't ban it. It just, makes it registered, and you have to go through all the bullshit that comes along with having an SBR and essentially being put on another list. And Lord knows we're probably all on another list. If you're watching this channel, you consistently watch this channel, chances are you're on a list. Hell, if you watch any gun tour, you're probably on a list. So add you to another list if you choose to go through this situation. I can't tell you guys what to do with your braced weapons. That's up to you. I'm not a lawyer. It's not legal advice. You cannot take anything I am saying as gospel. You cannot take anything that I'm saying as what to do. I'm not telling you to do anything. You have to do what your heart and your conscience so desires and so chooses. But I can imagine that now that this is published, the lawsuit printers at GOA and FPC and FRAC and all of them are just burning red hot. They're probably looking like the damn brakes on a 24-hour Le Mans car, just burning and glowing. They are probably printing lawsuits as fast as they possibly can, and we're gonna have to see how this goes. I doubt that we're gonna get anything in 120 days to stop it, and so I don't know what recourse we really have as to just sit and wait and see, and hopefully the courts will align with us, or we can reach out to our representatives and let them know that this is horse shit and we don't agree with it, and we need to get rid of this. We need to scrap this rule. Congress needs to come in and make a law, actually do their legislative action, make a law protecting pistol braces, SBRs, removing SBRs and SBSs from the NFA, things of that nature. That would be wonderful. But guys, there's a lot to unpack in this new rule. Like I said, it's about 290 some pages. It's going to take a while to break this down. As soon as I have more information, I'm going to get it out to you. A couple options now, like I said: register it, take the pistol brace off, destroy the weapon, turn the weapon in. That's about all we can do right now. We're not, we don't have any, you're not a felon yet. Bear that in mind. You're not a felon yet. But after 120 days, you will be. So hopefully this provides you some good information. Go ahead and jump in that comment section. Let me hear it. I want to see what y'all say. And yeah, man, this is another interesting day. Of course, right before SHOT Show, a lot of folks heading to SHOT Show, and it's comical that they dropped this rule when they did. So that's all I've got for you today, guys. I really appreciate y'all watching. We're going to try to keep you updated as quick as we can. As soon as I learn stuff, I'm going to get it out to y'all. And so this literally dropped a few hours ago. So I appreciate y'all watching. Y'all stay armed, stay safe, keep your heads on swivel. Honor, do, met the want. Y'all be good. We'll see you in the next one.